Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Irwin and I get to be one of the pastors on staff here at Lawrenceville First United Methodist Church, where our mission is to make disciples of Jesus Christ who love God, love others, and reach the world. And I want to give you a quick recap of what took place in the warehouse this past Sunday. For those of you who were able to join us, you know that we began a brand new sermon series called All In. And this series is designed for everyone, whether you've been in church your entire life or whether church is new to you. If you've been in church your entire life, we challenged you this week to begin the process of consecrating yourself. And that's a good Christian word. It's a good word from the Old Testament, which essentially means to set yourself apart, to be holy as the Lord your God is holy. And that's a difficult task. And what we believe the process of becoming holy looks like is to make sure that you're loving the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. And when you do those things, you inevitably reach the world. And for those of you who are here who maybe have not been in church before, have not used to the Christian world, I understand where you're coming from. You may have thought things were a little odd, but I want to encourage you to come back, because the reason you need to be a part of this All-In series is I know something about you. I may not have met you, but I know something about you. And I know that you have hopes and you have dreams. And maybe in life, those hopes and dreams haven't panned out the way you thought they would. But let me tell you something about Jesus. He has hopes and dreams for you as well. And his hopes and dreams are far greater than your hopes and dreams for you. And I want you to understand that he loves you an insane amount. His love for you is overwhelming. It's irrational, and it's completely amazing. And that grace that he has, that love that he has for you, he wants you to experience. And that's what we want for you over the course of this All-In series. Now, we talked about Mark chapter 12, verses 28 through 34 this past Sunday. And we looked at the greatest commandment, which is to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And that passage is deep and profound because we were literally designed for love. We talked about how fear is a learned characteristic of the mind, but love is hardwired into us. We literally have the DNA of our Heavenly Father, who is love, and we were created in love for love. We were created to love God. The problem is it's easier sometimes to love ourselves than it is to love God, because our hearts that were designed to love God have been curved inward on themselves. And so we are actually loving ourselves and enthroning ourselves where God should be enthroned. What we're going to do throughout the course of this All-In sermon series is to help us understand how we can refocus our love on God. And as we do so, I'm convinced we're going to love our neighbors, we're going to love others, and we're going to reach the world like never before. I hope you'll be back this Sunday as we continue our All-In sermon series. Have a great week, and we'll see you on Sunday.